Alright then. Time to check out Greedfall. We'll stick to normal. I've never played this before. Been meaning to, just haven't got around to it. I'm actually quite sad it's leaving the Game Pass now.
Could you stand a little taller, just a tad?
Like this?
Yes, yes. The chin a tiny bit lower. Gaze a little more to the right. There! Now, hold the pose.
I was gonna say, is this where I pick what I look like? I don't want to spend too much time on character creation because I am notorious for doing that, like a lot of people. So I think I'm just going to pick a preset. I think technical is probably my preferred choice, I would have thought. I can put one skill point somewhere. Let's do it.
Just a few more minutes. You have such an incredibly singular face. That's a compliment, my lady, out of my mouth. Your particularity gives you character.
You're still here?
We have nearly finished. Have you any more need of me, Master?
You haven't forgotten that we're setting sail today, have you?
Of course not.
Your cousin is nowhere to be found. I've searched the palace from cellars to attics. Your uncle is beside himself.
He was of a mind to paint the town last night. Don't worry. I shall track him down. Make care to your own preparations without wrinkling another frown. We'll meet you on the boat.
It's about time your cousin took account of the responsibilities awaiting him. He should go and inform the ambassadors of Telemi and the Bridge Alliance of his departure.
Have no fear, Master. I will go and see them in his name. I beg your pardon, but urgent matters call me away. Might we finish all this later?
Impossible, my lady. You are leaving with the tide, if what I've been told is correct.
I am sorry, sir, truly. I must be going.
My lady, please, I beg you. Her Highness has personally requested I finish.
Thank you, cousin, for getting me out of that.
Go and say goodbye to your mother. Okay. It's a little bit clunky. Just a little bit.
Hey! Green blood!
Kurt,
And so the day has finally come. My royal fledglings are leaving the nest.
accompanied by their most loyal and tenacious master of arms.
As loyal as your gold.
Enough with the cold mercenary. I know you like us. Still hiding your men in the unsuspecting shadows of the greats of this world, I see.
Hey, our blades are the only thing keeping you dainties alive.
Kurt, I'm not in need of your protection. I'm no longer a child, you know.
Is that so? Well, let's see.
This can be the classic fighting tutorial. How do you, Oh, okay. So... Right, okay. Damn it. What am I supposed to be doing here? Am I supposed to lose?
Me who thought myself a competent weapons master.
It's becoming a little hard to believe.
Don't add insult to injury. This is humiliating enough. We'll need to get you through the basics, or you risk getting your feathers plucked at the first sign of trouble.
That could definitely come in handy.
In that case, Otto here is going to be your training partner. Go! Fight with honor!
I feel like you're meant to lose that fight. Assign the pistol to a shortcut. Oh. Physical armor level is shown with shields on the health bar. Armor absorbs part of the damage. Use an impact weapon on certain traps to break armor. Fury is a state of balance that allows you to use special attacks that inflict bonus damage and make enemies lose their balance. A segmented meter that fills up as you attack an enemy, cast a spell or parry attacks from enemies that will allow you to see your Fury level. When the meter reaches the first level, a visual effect will appear on your character's hands. Is that what all the weird stuff on my face is?
It appears we've brushed up on the basics.
It does. And I'd like to be on my way. I've quite the list of things to do before we depart.
Indeed. Remember that you can always train in our barracks on the island if you're feeling rusty.
Are your bags packed for the great departure?
Yes, you know I get by with very little. You're not angry that I'm coming with you, I hope.
On the contrary, I am thrilled that both you and Sir de Corsillon are joining our party. A few friends at your side in unknown territory is a boon.
Don't tell me the old school teacher is competing against me. By the way, where is our future governor hiding? I was hoping to put his skills to the test as well.
I've no idea. He had plans to celebrate his departure last night, and we haven't seen him since. You know Constantine. I should have gone with him, but my heart wasn't in the mood for a celebration. The thought of bidding my mother farewell.
It is never easy to say goodbye. But you should be going to see her now. She must be waiting for you. I'll meet you in front of the palace. Then we'll go and find Constantine together.
Very well. I'll meet you as soon as I've said my goodbyes.
He sounds like someone from Game of Thrones, but I don't remember who. Let's go and say goodbye to Mum.
What is this? Have you not been
She doesn't
told
look well.
to knock? I've asked 1,000 times. Oh, it's you, my dear child.
Mother, I'm sorry. I'm having trouble getting used to your condition.
Come now, let's speak of more pleasant things. I'm so very happy to hear your voice. You remind me so much of your father. I do miss him so. Today is the big day, isn't it? Ready to set sail for that island everyone's talking about.
Yes, but the idea of leaving you behind, alone and ill...
Dying, my child. Alas, there is nothing you can do by staying that would ease my suffering. One thing brings me cheer. They say the island is full mission to heal her people. Come now. It is time for you to take leave. Here, take this with you.
What is it?
A family heirloom. Something that... Take it and keep it with you.
It's going to be important for
May
some.
it bring you good luck. All my blessings go with you, my child. Now, be off.
Yeah, basically. Go on your bike.
Kurt. It's done.
Sorry, Greenblood. Look, we can see the masts of the ship that'll be taking us. This is one sacred adventure we're embarking on.
I hope this island will keep its promises.
In order to know that, we'll need to find Constantine first.
You were right. Maybe he is already at the port. He was so eager to leave.
This will be quite the chore to finish before our departure. The commander wants to recover some merchandise from our supplier, but the transporter doesn't want to deliver. I did all I could to persuade. Nothing came of it. All the parliamenting fatigues me. But this is your domain. I wouldn't say no to a little help.
Of course. Where is the supplier located?
In the lower boroughs, near the port.
Right then. We'll put it on our list of visits.
Oh. So you get a little team then. That's cool. That's definitely something I appreciate.
I've been asked to pay visits to the ambassadors of Ptolemy and the Bridge Alliance before our departure. Their dwellings are not far from here. We could go there first.
Very well. Do you think Constantine will be waiting for us next to the ship?
I don't know, but
Probably
it is
not.
certainly worthy of inspection.
It'd be quite unlikely that the place we're going is the place he's waiting. By the sounds of him, he's not someone that does stuff he's supposed to do. Doesn't do as he's told. I almost wish I could go first person. Kind of torn. I like seeing my character, but I also like the choice.
Your Excellency.
Lady de Sade, I have been told that you were named legate. Congratulations. Those are great responsibilities for someone as young as yourself. But you will bring honor upon your family and the congregation. Of that I'm certain.
I thank you, Excellency. I've come here to inform you of our departure for Tir Fredi. My cousin Constantine is taking office as governor of New Serene, and I'm accompanying him.
I had no idea you would be leaving so quickly. What a shame. I had thought... Well, then, that is a pity. Have a pleasant voyage. A brilliant future awaits you. They say that it is a marvelous island. Please convey to your cousin my congratulations and sincere wishes for success.
You seem slightly hesitant. Please, tell me what troubles you.
A rather unscrupulous individual has been sowing trouble in Serene. A charlatan passing himself off as an alchemist.
Do people actually give credence to these lies?
Alas, yes. They snatch up his celebrated panacea, remedies worse than the ill, believe me. As you can well imagine, alchemists are our pride. This vulgar trickster casts dirt upon their reputation and our own at the same time. In any city of the Bridge Alliance, we would have arrested him. But here, we respect your laws.
I shall see what I can do, but make no promises. My departure is imminent.
I thank
Yeah,
you,
these
Excellency.
little side quests are
And I
stacking
am
up
pleased
quickly.
to see you have taken so well to your new functions of diplomacy. The man operates in the city center. He is said to be clever and mean. Be careful.
Mean. He's a meanie.
I need
do
to be
for now.
going. Goodbye, Excellency.
Goodbye, Lady de Sade.
Right then. Next place.
Good day, Excellency.
Lady de Sade, to what do I owe the pleasure?
I have
This
come
guy's
to
got a
inform
very
you that
pointy
my cousin
hair on
Constantine
his
and
face.
I are departing for Tir Fredi on the hour.
It's like three moustaches.
Yes. I did indeed hear talk that you had both received callings of greater stature. Allow me to congratulate you. Were you not named legate of the congregation?
You are correct, Excellency. I thank you.
It is a station of great honor that I am sure you will fill with brio and panache. The Mother Cardinal
Brio and
Queer will be
panache.
enchanted to
Boy.
work with you and your cousin in the future. I only regret that your departure is so sudden.
Really?
To be entirely honest with you, I was hoping to solicit your help in a rather delicate matter.
Another side quest?
Tell me more about it, and perhaps I can take care of your problem before my departure.
Very well. A small group of dangerous heretics has found refuge in Serene. We know that your uncle tolerates the presence of all pagans within the city walls. But these particular non-believers threaten the fragile harmony of this place. We would consider it a tremendous favor if you would arrest them and deliver them to our guard.
Heresy is not a crime in Serene. You do know that, but I'm sure that my uncle would hear your arguments. Why call on my intervention?
The prince would indeed give us his blessing, but it would take time. Far too much time. For according to our sources, these fugitives have already made contact with a smuggler to take them who knows where.
I see. You were hoping that I'll be able to do something before they make it to an enemy city. If your heretics are planning on boarding a ship, then they must be in the dockyards. I'll look into this and see what I can do. I must be going. Farewell, Excellency.
May the light guide you, de Sade.
Okay then. Where to next? There's only one more marker, and that's Captain Vasco.
The merchant is there.
Where?
Good day, my lady. How might I be of service?
You can start by explaining to me why you refuse to honor the orders agreed upon with the guard.
There's
Ah,
been
this
a
is the-
misunderstanding, madam. Of course we're ready to honor the orders. In fact, I've already had a word with your master-at-arms.
They're asking that we pay again, despite having already paid.
It's just that the price has gone up since. I've nothing to do with it.
This is inadmissible. If you agree on a sum, you need to honor that agreement.
I'm sorry, madam. I'm just an agent, and I'm only obeying orders.
Your master has apparently asked you to demand a second payment for this merchandise.
That's right. He told me that their attendant seemed to be hiding something when he passed the order. And so he must have thought the guard would end up paying in the end, whatever he asked for.
I'll be damned. And I'm the one they've sent to settle the affair.
Sorry, Captain. It's nothing personal. I'm only following orders.
Following orders. Yeah, we hear you. Makes one wonder which one of the two of us is a coin guard.
Why don't we go and solicit other suppliers, Kurt?
When we've already paid for the merchandise? If these thieves agree to reimburse the original payment, it's what we do immediately. And do know, in the future, we won't be shopping with them. Well, I should think not.
This whole story sounds suspicious and stinks of a scandal. You were demanding a second payment, but refused to reimburse the one that was already made.
I'm not the one demanding nor refusing. It's my master.
This stubborn fool is pushing me to madness. You understand now why I'm asking for your help?
75% chance.
I
Go with
don't
that.
think you understand who you were dealing with. Perhaps I failed to present myself properly. Lady de Sade, niece of the Prince d'Orsay, and legate of the Congregation of Merchants. During our conversation, you explained to me that your master forced you to commit a crime. That's regrettable, especially as you will be considered his accomplice in extortion and theft. You know as well as I that the Congregation does not tolerate such illegal activities.
But I'm only obeying orders.
That's a shame. Well, as orders are the only language you seem to understand, I order you to return the guard the merchandise without delay, unless you'd rather your master is hung, and that you finish your days in prison.
As you request, my lady.
Yeah, you do as
I
you're
shall
told,
go
mate.
immediately and ask that these crates be delivered to the attendant.
Now that's a wise decision.
Thank you. I was beginning to think this would never end. You're certainly honoring your new title. Bravo! The quartermaster must be expecting us.
Do I have a map? Yeah, I do. Okay. Find the charlatan. Inform the corn guard Inform the Coin Guard Barracks Quartermaster. Blimey. That was a whole thing. Struggled with that. Right then. This kind of reminds me of Fable more than Assassin's Creed. Oh, I'm under attack. Damn.
Move away! Things are about to get dicey!
Ooh. Stuff. Do like me a game with stuff. Okay. Got some new armor out of that fight. Where is this quartermaster? Let's try going this way.
Come closer now, good people. Citizens, I present
An alchemist.
to you Panacea, the absolute cure of everything. Toothache,
There's
stomach
no such
ailment,
thing.
and even an open wound. This potion heals all of that. And more still. This little phial is the product of years of research and intensive labor. I hear you asking if this remedy can heal one from the Malachor. Alas, not yet. But your question is legitimate. I am so close to finding the cure. But the Malachor isn't the only ailment causing you to suffer. Not true? Then don't miss out on this chance and give yourself a healthy and energized life. Rejoice! A phial only costs a few coins.
So I'm assuming the Malachor is the disease that your mum's dying from?
Does it really heal everything, your potion?
Everything. Absolutely everything. Except the Malachor, of course. That being said, it is known that those in top health resist the Malachor best of all. Then don't throw away this chance. Think of all the pains that this potion could help you avoid.
You are right. It's a deal. I'm gonna take two.
There's a man that knows a good deal when he sees one. Hurry now. There won't be enough for everyone.
There he is. He's our man, no doubt.
His speech is well polished. I even feel like buying some.
And if we had a word with him, I wonder if he'll serve us the same routine.
Ah, you're finally tempted.
In all honesty, I haven't made up my mind yet. I want to be certain that I'm not dealing with a charlatan.
In this day and age, I can't blame you. What might I do to convince you?
Will you drink one of your potions to prove your good faith?
Of course. I take a little sip every morning. But as I'm in perfect health, you won't be able to verify the improvement in my condition. But if it helps you make up your mind, give me just a moment. There now. As you see, I am still in excellent condition.
Come on now. I saw you take that vial out of your pocket. Nothing proves that it's the same potion that you sell to your clients.
As a man of science, I consider skepticism a remarkable quality. But in your case, it is not skepticism, but blindness.
We need to steal one of these potions and force him to drink it.
Brilliant idea, Kurt. Let's take a look at his cart.
What cart? Around the back, I guess.
To my help! And death to the others! Move away!
So were they just guarding the cart, I guess, or was that a random occurrence? Just take everything for now, that's how these games work at this point in the game. I thought I just picked up something, but apparently not. Oh, okay. Okay, nothing new to use yet. Well, nothing better anyway. It's all the same or worse. Just go make this guy drink his potion. See if it really is a good potion or not.
Have you finally made up your mind?
I happen to have a vial of your medicine. Would you be willing to drink it in front of us? To prove that there is no risk?
This bullying is trying my patience. I'm beginning to suspect that you might be working for a rival.
You refuse to taste it?
You might have put something in it to cause me harm or further disgrace.
No, look. The vial is still sealed. It comes straight from your stock.
And you dare challenge me when you have just admitted to being a thief?
Come now. You can see for yourself that I'm gladly returning your vial, so that you might drink it in front of witnesses. This might help to dissipate my doubts, as well as those of these brave folk.
Yes, no, you don't have the right.
Damnation. He got away. He can't have gone far.
Wow, that was
Find him
fast.
before
What,
his
did we not
head
see
ends
him
up on a
walk away?
spike.
Think back to the note that we found. We need to take a look at the tavern. He won't leave the city without his belongings.
Is this the tavern? Mm-hmm. Did I just steal someone's money from the table? Apparently so.
Good day, tavern keeper.
Good day to you. What is your pleasure?
With all these sailors coming and going, you must have heard some stories about Tir Freddy.
Right. Even stories that my heaviest drinkers would have trouble believing. They say that man-trees live there. Dragons and gigantic creatures. Treasure abounds under every rock. And the source of eternal life is hidden somewhere there. Last night, some naughts even told me they brought back one of those giant beasts into the port. Ah, but you know the kind. If you ask my opinion, the drink was fueling their imaginations.
I need to be
So
off. Farewell.
Goodbye.
he doesn't know anything about this guy. I'm assuming he must be hiding somewhere.
Locked. I don't have the key. Locked.
Okay. Here he is. Oh, look here.
You again? What are you doing in my room?
I'm not the only one that's found you. Have you seen the mob that's gathering in the street?
I'm neither deaf nor blind. By the spheres. Why didn't I leave the city while there was still time?
The Alliance ambassador is quite unsettled by your commerce. And he's the one who sent me.
Sahin. Him again. Ruining my career wasn't enough for him. He's the very reason I had to leave the Alliance. And here I am, playing the part of the potion maker. Me, who was once a respected member of the Academy of Al-Sad.
Are you not ashamed to have poisoned those poor souls?
These potions are not harmful. That is to say that they don't contain any harmful ingredients.
But you could just as easily produce real healing potions. So why don't you?
You don't understand. I fled, but I haven't put a stop to my own research. This potion is an attempt to create in those who drink it a resistance to the Malachor.
So you manipulate people to use as experimental fodder? That is completely unethical.
I don't have a choice, but it does not harm them, I assure you.
If this potion were inoffensive, then why wouldn't you drink it when I offered it to you?
I ran tests on myself for such a long time that I ended up becoming intolerant to it. A small sip of this mixture provokes in me now a violent reaction. The mob would have been furious in any case, but a normal dose, I assure you, is without risk.
Why does Sahin bear you such hatred?
I wasn't fortunate enough to oppose certain great minds of the Academy, to criticize their methodology. I saw them inflicting torture on sick prisoners, making them drink the most vile poisons. To find a remedy to the Malachor, they won't hesitate to kill. I could not keep my silence.
It is for an act of courage that you fell from grace, and earned Sahin's hatred. Dr. Sahin warned me that you were an imposter.
That doesn't surprise me, coming from him. I was a master alchemist. I understand if you don't believe me after all that, but I have a number of documents to prove it. I would still be one if Sahin hadn't set up a chain of machinations to disgrace me.
Your methods don't seem so different than those of your colleagues.
I don't torture people. And this potion only has side effects in high doses.
Perhaps, but you are hurting innocents. I cannot let your commerce continue.
So, what are you going to do with me, my lady?
I'm going to help you leave the city. But you must promise never to return.
I swear it.
Very well then. I need to first get you away from those who want to see you hanged.
If we can't find a way to sneak out of here discreetly, we will have to confront the populace.
I haven't lost hope that I'll be able to help them hear reason.
It would be better if I remain hidden while waiting.
Okay, so we've either got to find a secret way out, which I'm assuming I don't get because I haven't got lockpicking skills yet, or we have to negotiate with the crowd somehow. Ah, keys. Where's the store? I'm assuming maybe that was one of the rooms that I tried to open. Let's go and have a look. It would make sense for the storeroom to be next to the kitchen, and as this is the kitchen, that should be the storeroom.
Servants' door. The lock's double bolted.
I don't have the key.
Aha, it's the key for this one. The innkeeper's key.
The key to the tavern.
Does that open this door? Yes, it does.
Let's go and find the alchemist. We need to get him out of
Right
here
then.
as fast as we can.
Did I get anything useful when I picked that stuff up? No. Right, let's go get him. Let's go get our little wizard. I could definitely see myself spending a lot of time on this game.
So, did you find a way to get me out of this hornet's nest?
Yes. I need to get you out of here. I have unlocked the service entrance. You will be able to sneak out of there discreetly.
Without being skinned alive by the mob?
You need to remain prudent. I will escort you to your cart.
I follow you.
Let's sneak out the back.
I hope we don't run into any unhappy patients.
Yep, well, it is all your fault, mate. You did lie to a whole crowd of people. There's not any way around that.
Angry customers. And we have no choice but to go this way?
To my help! And death to the others!
Right then. Which way are we going? Is it this way? Have a look at the map. That's where we're going. I'm assuming we're going to run into a few more angry customers before we get there. Probably.
More angry customers.
Yep, there you go.
To my health! And death to the others!
Ouch.
Move away! Things are about to get dicey!
Okay then. Hey, leveled up. Does that mean I can level up my lockpicking now? Beast essence. That sounds interesting. don't have any talent points yet. Okay. I have a skill point. There we go. Look at that achievement. That's Captain Vasco. We're not doing that yet.
Find all you need in our selection, whatever you need to be the top. Welcome. It's such a pleasure to see you again.
Didn't mean to talk to
Have you
this
seen
guy.
anything to your liking? What might I help you with? Thank you for your visit. See you soon.
Crude iron ore. Anybody waiting for us?
My
No?
cart, finally. I owe you my life. How can I ever thank you?
Just do us the favor of never coming back. And stop this deceitful commerce.
Have no worries about that. I'm not going to forget this lesson anytime soon.
Move along now. Get out of here while there's still time.
Would you accept this as a token of my gratitude? Farewell, my lady.
Nice. Alright, let's go and talk to Captain... What's his face? Vasco. Whoa. Camera angles went a bit crazy for a second there. There we go.
Are your boots worn through? Is your hat out of style? Does your
Lady de Sardet, I presume. It is an honor to make your acquaintance. Captain, you set sail soon. Have you seen to our little business?
Yes, we were finally able to recover your merchandise.
Excellent news. I'm afraid, though, that your mission isn't completely finished, Kurt.
Blast me, I'm a captain, not an errand boy.
The commander was quite explicit.
Very well. What do I need to do?
The merchandise that you obtained needs to be sent to Tier 4D as soon as possible. But the Port Authority formalities for shipping take an eternity to wade through. And we've already lost quite a bit of time with this dishonest merchant.
Are you blatantly asking us to smuggle this merchandise and contraband?
I would never ask you to do such a thing, Your Excellency.
Ah, but you don't mind asking that of Kurt?
Well, now, if he finds an alternative solution that is less, illegal, that would be fine. The method matters not. But this cargo must reach the Isle on the next ship.
Marvelous.
Well then, I await your return with utmost impatience. I'm certain you shall do what's required.
Are we not going to that island anyway? Can we not just take it with us?
You'll find all you need in our selection, whatever you need to be the talk of all Serene.
Port Quarter. Who's this then?
Lively there, lads and lasses! I
Oh,
promised
this is
the
Vasco.
merchants and their prince we'd be off before the tide. You, man, carry that properly. That porcelain is worth more than your life.
Not anymore.
There are some children we'd been best to refuse.
Captain Vasco,
And you are?
I'm de Sardet, the prince's niece. All is in order. We will soon be embarking on your boat.
It's a ship. Not a boat.
Apologies.
Apologies for my asking, but the young governor isn't with you.
He didn't come home this morning. I need to find him before departure.
I hope nothing's happened to him or he hasn't changed his mind. The tide does not wait.
Perhaps he simply celebrated his imminent departure with a little too much enthusiasm. Is everything ready?
We're short a crew member. The cabin boy is missing. But have no fear, we will leave without him if he does not present himself before the tide.
Is he an important member of the crew?
We don't need him for sailing or navigation. He's only a cabin boy.
He must have simply had a bit too much to drink in celebrating his departure. Like another I know.
I doubt that. Jonas was never one to fancy drink. And it's been 2 days since last he was seen. No, I fear something bad has happened to him. Might I ask you, if you hear anything, could you report it to me? I would like to set sail with a clear mind.
I have a favor to ask before we leave.
I'm all ears.
We would like to load some merchandise into your ship's hold.
Impossible. You're too late for that. All merchandise must be registered at the Port Authority, and the formalities are long. So, unless you're asking me to turn smuggler and hide contraband on my vessel...
I wouldn't go that far. We're only talking about a few crates, after all.
Well then, they'll have to wait. The next ship for New Serene leaves in a month.
Hellfire. If that shipment doesn't leave today, the commander will have my hide.
Captain, I understand your position, but isn't there some way we can get these crates on board?
I doubt it. Even if I wanted to help you, my quartermaster is a half-crazed bridge troll. He's gone into his
wonder
head
if that's
that a gang of
literally
ruffians
or
want
not.
to use my ship to pass contraband over to Tier 4D. He's placed guards where our cargo is being held before being loaded. All that is not in the warehouse and noted on the manifest will be left on the docks. Sorry, but your crates are gonna have to wait until the next ship sets sail.
Sorry, Kurt. At least we tried.
The commander is gonna have my head. I'm sure that's what he wanted in giving me this impossible task.
In that case, we're going to have to doctor the manifest ourselves. It must be at the Harbour Master's office. When did you see your cabin boy for the last time?
It's been 2 days since I've had any news at all. It wasn't out of the ordinary until this morning. My men have free shore leave when we're at dock. But the day of departure, every able-bodied sailor must be present on the ship.
Does the boy know anyone in Serene?
Other than fellow Nords, you mean? I don't think so, but it's difficult to be sure.
Miss Jonas, does he have any close friends amongst the crew?
In tradition, we are all members of the same family. But yes, there would be Flavia and Laura.
Might I have a word with them?
As you wish. You'll find them over there, in port.
Be back soon, Captain.
Okay, so we gotta go and edit the manifest so we can have our crates. And we've got to find the cabin boy as well as Constantine now. The costume. Okay. Some places are out of bounds. Probably.
Do you have any idea how to get in there without being noticed?
Let's take a look around the building. We might find a less conspicuous entrance.
If you wore a Nort uniform and you were able to keep your mark hidden from them, they might let us in. Unless we just offered them a drink. These sailors rarely refuse one.
I see where this is headed. If we drop a little soporific in their glasses, the way will be clear. I'll just need to find the proper ingredients. But it's doable.
Okay. Let's try that. Try and do the sleeping pills. We'll try and do this the proper way, because normally I just end up killing everybody when I'm doing stealth missions, but I do want to try and do it the way that's intended. So let's go and make this roofie, as it were. Okay. Laced drink, bottle of brandy and a sleeping potion. Hoof fungus Inonotus hispidus. I can't make the drink. Okay, well, I don't know where I would even get those ingredients from. Try and find a costume. I can get a guard outfit. That might work. Otherwise, I don't see any other way of doing this, other than the way I normally do it, which is the loud way. Okay. Inonotus hispidus, I think, was the ingredient I'm missing. If I find that, then I can make the sleeping pill drink. Is there a way in through the roof, maybe? You would think that maybe the ingredients would be nearby, since they gave you the quest. Oh, I don't know. Someone seems to have broken in over there already. I'm going to assume this was the way in that they were talking about. Also going to assume if I'm seen in here, that's going to be it as far as the friendliness goes. Still can't open the boxes. I did put my skill in charisma, so maybe I should try talking to the guards. Maybe there's no guards in the warehouse. What are we meant to do in here? Am I just placing the boxes? Am I finding a manifest? Well, what's the dealio? Did I go in the wrong place?
Halt! The warehouse is off limits. Move along.
Very well, I'm going.
There's guards in here. Do not want to get spotted. You can climb anywhere there's paint, I assume. So that's somewhere. Jumping that fence is a way in of sorts, I guess. Yeah, so the purple warehouse is the one we need to be in. Can't find an outfit anywhere, so I guess I'm gonna have to go with this plan. Can you knock out a guard? Because this would be the place to do it. I better just sneak in the back though.
I've seen a few escapes in my time, but I never thought I'd see someone go to all this trouble to break into a prison.
Can we let them out? Because that would be a distraction, wouldn't it? Pretty sure if I open that door, that's where the guards are. And I'm also pretty sure if I walk through that door, they are not going to be pleased. Oh, I'm left to assume... Yeah, that is the door. No, I have to do something risky in order to do this then. Oh, you see me. Go through. Get out. Get out. Get out. Oh, for fuck's sake. It always comes down to this.
Move away! Things are about to get dicey!
Damn it, I can't open anything. How am I supposed to get an outfit? Oh my word. Can't open anything, can't make the sleeping potion. There's nothing I can do. I don't know what I'm supposed to do here. That place is definitely out of bounds. Guess we're just gonna have to go in through that little side door. Just see what happens.
Where is the manifest to be found?
I've already been to the port authorities. They keep the official documents upstairs.
Oh my word, come on now. Where then? In here? I'm just gonna stop bothering to go near the chests.
Here is the ship's manifest. We only need to add our merchandise to the list.
Ah. Okay, well, we've added it to the list. And we've got the keys to the prison. Should I let them out? Obviously. Well, that's that. What did I just get a quest for then? I'm sure that was that. Maybe not. Well, either way, it's been added to the list, so... doing the cabin boy first, because that has to be done beforehand. Otherwise, he will be left behind.
Good day. Someone told me that you were a friend of Jonas, the young cabin boy who has gone missing.
That's right, yeah. Are you looking for him?
Yes. Your captain asked me to go and find him.
Happy to hear he's taken the disappearance seriously. What can I do for you?
When did you last see him?
2 days ago, in the evening. We went to have a drink in the tavern. Jonas, Lauro and myself.
Did anything seem out of the ordinary? Was he troubled?
Maybe a tad troubled. like he was somewhere else.
Why would that be? Give me your best guess.
Why? I haven't the faintest idea.
When did you last...
2 days ago.
Did anything maybe attack? Why would that be?
Why? I haven't...
What does Jonas do in his free time, when you're on land?
He just hangs around here or there. You know the cabin boys don't have half a sailor's wages. And when evening comes, we usually go down the tavern with good old Lauro.
Did he ever have one too many?
Never. He sips his pint like it was bad medicine. One drink lasts him the whole night.
Does he know anyone in Serene?
No one, far as I know.
Do you think he could have made himself any enemies?
I wouldn't think that for a moment. Jonas has a good heart and he steers clear of trouble and troublemakers.
I don't know where to start with this. Do you have any idea?
No. Lauro won't stop telling anyone who will lend him an ear that the boy was carried off by thugs.
And you don't believe him?
I like Lauro, don't get me wrong, he's like a brother. But to be honest, he drinks a little more than he should. The itch for a drink gets us all, but to him more than others, and when you drink too much, the imagination wanders. Here, yesterday, it was me who tied one over, and I thought I heard Jonas's voice by the canal. I called back to him, as you guessed, but then nothing. Drink. It blurs the senses.
What do you think about Captain Vasco?
He's a damn good navigator, and an excellent leader of men. He knows his craft well, in spite of being so young.
How old is he?
He's not seen his 25th year yet. If he keeps it up, he'll be an admiral one day.
I need to be going. Farewell.
Okay. Go speak to Lauro, I guess. Obsidian.
Good day, sailor. I've been told that you know the missing cabin boy well. Is that right?
You talking about Jonas? You bet your stars I know him. But like I've been crying to the 9 deaf winds, he didn't go missing, he was taken.
Were you a witness to the event?
Yes, I was. Even though I'd had a few tumblers in the belly, I hadn't yet lost my head. The other day, in the tavern, I saw him talking to a well-dressed man, surrounded by some other sly ruffians. And then when we left, him and I, Flavia left a little earlier, you understand. Well, those brutes were there, waiting for him. They just up and took him like that. Grabbed his arms and poof, gone. Vanished.
But why would anyone want a cabin boy?
I tried to, believe me. But my legs betrayed me. Wavering they were. And I fell into the gutter.
Did you report this to the captain?
Into the
Unfortunately
gutter.
not. I know all too well what weight my words carry. Even Flavia treated me like a drunken fool. And the captain? No, not telling him that. I still have some pride left. You get me?
Did Jonas seem troubled to you the night he disappeared?
Maybe. For sure he wasn't his usual self.
Do you know what was on his mind?
No. No idea.
Why would anyone want to snatch a mere cabin boy?
How would I know? Jonas is a gentle boy who keeps his head down. You think my story is nothing but mist too, don't you?
It's just that I can't imagine a gang of thugs hoping to get a ransom for a cabin boy. Did anyone else see the kidnapping?
There was still a small crowd in the tavern. But outside, I seem to recall that regular being there. We play cards with him from time to time. Kind of fellow who plays from morning to night time to be that skilled. But now and again he comes out. When nature calls, you know. I kind of remember his face being there.
Thank you, Lauro. I need to be going.
Strange story, this is.
Something isn't right here. I can feel it. We need to lift the veil on this.
But how do we do that? Harry's got something to say. Okay.
Tavern keeper.
I see you're back. Can I pour you something this time?
I am looking for a Naut. A young cabin boy who has been missing roll call for 2 days now.
A Naut, you say? That's not a lot to go on. There are quite a few that come to my tavern.
According to one of his fellows, he would have been taken right here.
A kidnapping? In my establishment? You surely jest. Or at least I hope you do. I would have noticed. That doesn't hold water.
Someone told me about one of your faithful clients. A big gambler, it would seem.
I see. An able-bodied man. Passes his time lightening the pouches of sailors coming through.
Where might I find him at this time?
Here? He would never give away his chair at his table. Anything else?
His name's Jeffroy. That's a bit odd.
I'm looking for my cousin. His name is Constantine. I believe he was intent on celebrating his departure last night.
There was indeed a party here last night, but it ended badly.
Whatever do you mean?
A brawl broke out. My tavern was shattered, and no one's paid for the damages.
I'm sorry. Amongst the rebel rousers, did there happen to be a young man? 20 years of age? Hair down to his neck, light brown? Blue eyes? Quite the talker?
I don't believe it. Of course he was there. He's the man that started the fight. I hope you've come to reimburse me. Don't count on me to help you if that's not the case.
What kind of damage are we talking about exactly?
A good half of my furniture was broken into firewood. I piled up the lot over there.
Let me take a look. Perhaps it can be repaired.
If you can fix it, I'd be obliged. If not, you'll need to pay.
I'll just
Here
pay
you
for
are,
it.
to cover your expenses.
Excellent.
It's quicker.
Honest books makes for honest friendships. Your cousin is either a very bad joker or a right good fool. He went and insulted a band of ruffians from the lower boroughs. Dangerous fellows. They've a storehouse they operate out of a few streets from here.
What kind of business do they run?
Several, actually, and they're all illegal and profitable. But you didn't hear that from me. In any case, if you were
So it's
set on
possible
recovering
that
your
both of
cousin,
them are in the
I
same
would
place.
hurry if I were you. They're not the tender sorts.
Thank you for the information.
Off with ya. Get him out of whatever mess he's got himself into. Seemed like a courageous fellow. Who could down his pint. Anything else?
I need to be off. Farewell.
Goodbye.
Who are you? I don't recognize you. Am I in your debt?
No, have no fear about that. It's for a different reason that I'm here. I'm looking for a Naut that disappeared 2 days ago, after visiting this establishment. A young cabin boy. 2 members of his crew accompanied him.
Yes, that does ring a bell. I've played with the 3 of them.
What can you tell me about the boy? How was he that night?
He seemed rather nervous, as if he was worried about something. Didn't feel like playing, that I remember. And he must have been right to be nervous, if he's disappeared.
Tell me what happened that evening.
A rich merchant came
Why is that guy just
with
standing
a
behind
band of
us?
strong arms. The kind of men you can round up for a few coins, if you catch my drift. They exchanged words with the cabin boy. The kid was defensive, not sitting pretty.
I feel like that guy's going
And
to
then
jump
they
me as soon
finally
as this
left.
conversation's
And
finished.
after that?
At least he's
Just so
patiently
happens
waiting.
that I did go out for a breather. I needed some fresh air. And I think I might well have seen those same men grab him. But that was none of my business.
I wouldn't have thought that they were kidnapping him if that's what it was. They weren't particularly rough with him.
Who was the rich merchant, do you think? A jilted lover? A moneylender?
No, my lady, you're in luck. It so happens that I know the man. It was Sir Fontaine, that merchant.
Where can I find him?
He has a house in the wealthy boroughs, just off the canal. A stone's throw from the Thélème embassy.
Thank you. You've been immensely helpful.
This man is completely owned by his love for the game. Do you think we can trust him?
What would he gain from lying?
I have no idea. But what would any wealthy merchant gain from holding a penniless child?
Only if he is just a penniless child. There may be more to it than that we just don't know about.
Might I help you, my lady?
I would like to have a word with Sir Fontaine.
He is absent, but the lady of the house could certainly receive you. Enter, please.
Oh, I know you. I've seen you at court. You are Lady de Sade. And to what do I owe the honor of your visit, Excellency?
I would like to have a word with your husband.
He is not here, but perhaps I could be of help.
It concerns a delicate matter. We are looking for a missing cabin boy. According to witnesses, he had an argument with your husband before being taken.
I see. I am afraid that you have been misled. You seem to have come to the wrong conclusion. The cabin boy you speak of was not taken. He has simply returned home.
Excuse me, but I'm not sure I understand.
Don't you see, Your Excellency? We got our son back.
Huh.
I am very surprised. Several witnesses confirmed that your son had a fight with your husband, and that his men escorted him from the tavern using force. If he had joined your husband willingly...
Witnesses? In a tavern? And you choose to believe these drunkards over a respectable family?
These witnesses are all in agreement, and it is their testimonies that have led me to your doorstep.
My son was probably shocked to have found us. My husband and the other men might have simply had to carry him. A gesture that your drunkards must have misunderstood.
How did you find your son's trail?
We have never stopped looking for him. We learned the new name they gave him, Jonas. My poor little Celestine. Then we learned the name of the ship he sailed on. No sooner had it docked in Serene than my husband had the crew watched closely, and we found him.
Where might I find your son now?
I cannot say, Excellency. You must understand why. Until the Naughts have set sail, we live in fear they will take him back from us.
This pact... It sounds like some fear-inducing story.
The Naughts wouldn't be the first to recruit through dubious means.
I don't know which side to believe. I wasn't expecting this level of story detail, to be honest. It's quite a nice surprise. And it is the reason I'm still playing it past the 1 hour mark as well. Because I want to find the end of this trail. I think once I set sail, that will probably be where I leave it. Seems like a long enough demo. It's basically level 1 if this game had levels. Go and speak to Vasco about the contracts. I have a feeling this guy's going to turn ugly now.
You still haven't found your cousin. As you well know, we cannot leave without him.
Have no fear. I will bring him back in time to make our scheduled departure. Is everything ready?
I'm still without news of my cabin boy, but we will have to do without.
I spoke with a woman who told me she was the mother of the cabin boy. She claims that her son was taken from her.
Taken? Her son is sea-gifted. His parents were required to give him up to honor the terms of a contract.
A contract? But what kind of contract are we speaking of?
A commercial contract. In exchange for services rendered by the Nords, some families cede more than gold. In some cases, nations even trade some of their subjects before they're born. I wouldn't be able to tell you the condition of Jonas's contract. I didn't even know he was originally from Serene. But what I can tell you is the young man hasn't seen his parents since he was a small child. And ever since, he's been a Nord. Our ships are his home. We are his only family.
You haven't heard anything about my cousin by chance, have you? To be honest, we were hoping to find him here.
Did you say he was intending on celebrating his departure? My men spoke of a rather animated party that went down at the Coin Tavern, but I haven't heard anything else.
That isn't the safest place in the city. I hope nothing has happened to him.
The guy in the background is lagging out.
Thank you, Captain.
Happy to be of some help.
Be back soon, Captain.
You see anyone else who might be able to help us? Anyone who's not a Nort?
Sir de Corsilion is a veritable well of scientific knowledge. He could tell us a little more.
Okay.
But I still don't see Constantine at your side. I hope he hasn't been the victim of any foul play.
Don't worry. We'll find him in time for departure.
I certainly hope so. Would you be in need of my help in any way?
I've had a word with Lady Fontaine. You must know her. That rich family that lives near the docks. She told me a strange story about her son who was a cabin boy on our ship. She said that he was taken when he was a child, due to some contract with the Nords.
Who was a cabin boy? Do you mean he's no longer one?
They took him back to bring him home.
Well, that is very unpleasant news, de Sade. We need to do all we can to bring the boy back to his ship. Since time immemorial, there's always been a certain price to pay for the services of the Nords. Children born on their ships belong to them. It's the rule of the sea. But certain contracts are so important that they also require children to be offered in exchange. From time to time, the congregation has passed such accord, and certain noble families
That's a pretty
had to give
heavy
their children
contract.
Are you telling me that the Fontaines lost their son in an agreement signed between my uncle and the Nords?
No. That pact ended a long time ago. This cabin boy couldn't have been a part of that contract. But Sir Fontaine has made a fortune trading with the Alliance, via ships.
Do you mean he would have offered up his own son in exchange for wealth?
Well, he probably did it before the birth of the child, and regretted it afterwards. But that is of little importance. What counts most is that you bring the boy back to the Nords as quickly as possible. Breaking a contract with the seafarers has always cost us dearly. Our nation could feel it in its coffers.
I will do my best.
A father selling his own son for a few boat rides.
That is
They're
ugly.
ugly. That is ugly.
Lady Fontaine didn't seem to have any knowledge of that detail. That could be of use to us.
If we tell her that, she might tell us where he is.
Excuse me, madam, but I haven't quite finished my inquiries yet.
If you would be so courteous, I would like you to leave. I have told you all that I have to say.
Come on now, stop lying. Jonas was taken away by force, against his will, by armed men.
That is not true. Completely false. He...
Enough. With every word, you are a step closer to a prison cell.
Prison? But what would be the charges?
For kidnapping. Whether Jonas is your son or not, he's a naught that you kidnapped and locked up. In the eyes of the prince, you have committed a crime that puts the interests of the congregation at great risk.
I beg of you, Your Excellency. Have mercy on a poor mother who is looking only to recover her child. We didn't kidnap our own son. And if you need to speak with him to be convinced, please do. He's in our warehouse, near the Coin Guard Plaza, next to the canal. I am certain that once you have heard his account, you will see the tragedy in our predicament and help us.
I regret having had to threaten that woman.
You didn't have a choice. She was lying, and we need to find that boy.
I guess sometimes you need to lose your reputation to gain progress. Right then, let's go and free him.
Here we are. Be careful. Fontaine won't be alone. He'll have his henchmen with him.
Let's just try to remain discreet.
Yeah, because that always works so well for me. There's nothing up here of any use by the looks of it. Why is it pointing me downwards? Oh, that's why.
Lady de Sade, what are you doing here?
I have come looking for your son. The Naughts are worried about his disappearance.
Those Naughts took him from us, but now we've got him back. And he'll be staying with us.
Would you be so kind as to hear what I have to say, Sir Fontaine? I looked into the contract that binds you to the Naughts. It was indeed you who ceded your son to them in exchange for help with your business with the bridge.
It is so. But that sort of contract is ignoble. I never would have signed it if I had known.
You should have thought of that before. Breaking the contract could have regrettable consequences for the congregation.
The prince will know how to negotiate with the Naughts. If they take my son back, my wife will die of sadness.
Her sadness would be all the more terrible if she learned of your role in this story. Don't you think?
You wouldn't dare tell her. I beg you.
You are not leaving me with a choice.
Very well. Take the key and
reputation's back.
Take him away. Cursed be the day I delivered my son unto the Naughts.
All children leave the nest one day or another, sir. Farewell.
Yep, you'd have to sign them out of the nest before they're even born. You know, you can hold off a little longer than that. Wait, is he still down there? I almost left without him.
Locked.
Who are you?
My name is de Sade. I'm legate of the congregation. Your captain has sent me to find you.
And were you able to convince my my father to allow me to go free?
Yes. Even if I had to bend his arm a little.
That doesn't surprise me. He seemed to have no intention of changing his mind. I feel more sorry for my mother. She seems so sweet and happy to see me.
You don't seem to be all that close to your parents.
I hadn't seen them since I was 5 years old. I barely remember them. They find me, capture me, and lock me up in this warehouse. Hard to grow close after all that. My family is the Naughts. I am sorry for my parents, but that is the way of it now. Can I go home?
Yes. You should still go and say farewell to your mother. Then find your way to your ship. I will see you there.
Okay, so we've saved Jonas. Now we need to go and save Constantine, wherever he is. I was really hoping they'd both be part of the same cabin brawl, or tavern brawl even. But at least we can say that we've saved the cabin boy. That's one thing done.
Madam, you still haven't found your cousin. As you well know, we cannot leave without him.
Yes,
Have
I
no
know,
fear.
but I have
will
found
bring him back in
Jonas.
time to make our scheduled departure. Is everything ready?
My cabin boy, Jonas, is back on ship. I have you to thank, I imagine.
You do. It's a rather sad affair, and though solved, leaves a broken family behind.
All we can do is plot a course. No one tells the wind what to do. I do thank you. I didn't think you'd go to so much trouble for a cabin boy. Your actions bring you honor.
More reputation with the Naughts.
Be back soon,
Right.
Captain.
Let's go find Constantine.
If you had any idea who I am.
Here we go.
Open up, imbeciles! I have a ship to catch!
That vulture of a tavern master was right. It is Constantine's voice. It's coming from the floor above.
Sounds as if he's locked up.
And I have a feeling they're expecting company. Be careful. The slightest itchy word to these brutes will have them drawing blades to scratch it.
Negotiation may be the solution. As you say, this breed of brutes won't spit on ransom money.
What a waste. I'd rather sneak around them than give half a coin to these seedy fellows.
Not sure there is a way around though. Not without highest lockpicking skill.
It's not possible just now. It's blocked.
Yep, see, my options are limited. I chose to put my talent point in speech, so I guess talking to them is what I'm supposed to do now. As a result of that. Maybe I can convince him to release him without the ransom. Or make it a smaller ransom at least. Talent point's got to do something, right? I don't know where are these so-called kidnappers anyway? Where am I even supposed to talk to them? Go around. There's nothing else down there.
This man is going to bring the guard out if he keeps shouting like that. We should have got rid of him.
Don't be an idiot. It's obvious that he's a noble, a rich man. He needed to be taught a lesson.
To my help! Death to
Fuck
the
it.
others!
Let's have it.
Things are about to get dicey.
Alright, 2 each, Kurt. Nicely done. Here's the key. So I guess the idea was to knock out that one guy, stealth attack, nick the key, and let him out. The villain's den. Doesn't really matter now though, I guess. Ugh, do I not have a talent point yet? Level 5, okay. So you get a talent point every 5 levels. Okay, at least I know that now. So, 2 more levels and I can do my lockpicking. That's the way in for the elemental path. That was the other door I couldn't get into.
It's not possible just now.
So where is he? Maybe he's upstairs?
Locked.
Here we go. Found
Well,
ya.
this has been monumentous, gentlemen, but I have more important things to attend to. An island to govern, treaties to sign, riches to expedite, and a demanding father to impress.
Constantine, it's me!
My fair cousin! Oh, my lucky star, always there to pull me out of my fight.
I do what I can. We are departing soon. Your father wasn't pleased by your absence this morning.
Have you ever seen him happy about anything when it comes to me? You know what he thinks of me.
He cares about you. I know that. He appointed you governor, didn't he?
He is ridding himself of a source of constant disappointment. Enough said. Today we set sail for adventure. If you only knew how these river scum treated me. Do me a courtesy, fair cousin. Now that we stand boldly alongside the brave Kurt, let's give them their money's worth.
There's no one left to pay, Your Highness. The brave Kurt and your cousin have already settled the books.
Really now? What a shame. I would have loved to have seen that. We've nothing left to do then than to board our ship. An adventure awaits us at the end of the street.
Ah, there we go. Right, let's go ahead and leave. Well, it's actually pretty good. I really enjoyed it. I'm probably gonna buy it at some point in the future. Let's go set sail to this island.
Madam?
Constantine d'Orsay, future governor of Tir Freddy. I'm enchanted,
Freddy.
Captain. I am eager to board your ship.
Enchanted as well, Your Highness. I hope you enjoy your voyage.
Are you ready? Can we weigh anchor?
We should be able to set sail with the tide, as agreed upon.
Permission to board the ship. We are ready.
Certainly. But keep in mind that we'll be at sea for several months. If you have any farewells to make or any final business to put into order, now is the time.
No,
Real
my
good.
house is in order. We are ready to embark.
Perfect. Follow me.
I am so eager to discover Tir Freddy. My isle, my new city.
You'll need to arm yourself with patience. The voyage will be long. I've been told the trip lasts months.
And they say the place is full of gigantic creatures. As big as buildings.
That's right. I heard a rumor the Nauts even brought one back in one of their ships.
I doubt that. The Nauts are strange, but they're not idiots.
The beast is awoken!
Those conniving, pistol-stealing, bridge-building liars. The creature was supposed to be out for days. They'll pay for this.
What the hell manner of cargo are you transporting?
Help! We need ropes! We
This
must
isn't over yet.
contain it!
I wasn't expecting it to be true.
Come now, let's lend them a hand.
That would be one of the man trees.
Watch out! Take a step
He's gonna
back,
die.
sir.
Ooh. We're not going anywhere. Bosh.
Kurt! Captain! Keep my castle safe!
Why do I have to fight? Press the wrong button. Ouch. Ooh, that one up. Oh, that one really hurt. Sugar. No. I hope there was an autosave at the beginning of this fight. I would imagine so.
So eager to discover Tir
Kind of.
Freddy. My isle, my new city.
You'll need to arm yourself with patience. The voyage will be long.
I was a little bit sloppy
I've
there.
been told the trip lasts
Should have won that
months.
fight, really.
And they say the place is full of gigantic creatures. As big as buildings.
That's right. I
Yep,
heard a rumor
we're
the
about to
Norse
see one.
brought one back in one of their ships.
Don't know why I didn't expect that, to be honest. Let's get straight to it. Oh! Oh, come on. Right, A is dodge, X is attack. Quick. It just like throws itself about. There we go. Got it. Is she gonna kill it? Do I get a choice? No.
Greenblood, how do you fare?
Fine, fine. It is dead.
Are you wounded?
I'm well. Your lessons have proven effective.
I've never seen a beast this size. It's quite extraordinary.
Cousin, what a fight. You were illustrious.
I'm not of the same mind. I have the feeling it was already weakened. I did nothing more than finish it off.
Your humility remains a constant. But believe me, that battle was absolutely epic.
Right then. Now that's out of the way. Was that not our ship? That's handy, isn't it?
Madam, gentlemen.
Let's go. And that'll about do it, I think. It's actually really good.
Your cousin's enthusiasm
Definitely worth
is
buying.
most impressive.
This journey is his long-awaited chance to prove his worth. He has a demanding father.
More likely he's just happy to
Yeah,
be
I'm
free
gonna let
of
it
his
run to
hornet's
the end of the
nest.
cutscene, and then I'm probably gonna cut it off there.
I definitely know I am. That's
So
certain.
if you do watch the video and it helps you make your decision, great. I don't know when it goes off the game, so stick around for now. Otherwise, you'll have to buy it, like me.
Stations, lads! Weigh anchor and ready her to wear.
But I would definitely say it's worth it.
Catch me a win!
But yeah, until next time, enjoy.